Hey guys, Chris Van Ness with This Learning. Just a quick shout out on Friday. It's kind of like a backstage shout out to show you how we're editing and what we're doing here. We're editing the Makerspace video, which we shot over at Newark Museum Makerspace, and we're using Final Cut Pro 10, Final Cut Pro X as you see it written. And this is just a general layout. We have a split screen here, an old 24-inch Dell monitor hooked up to on DVI. Hooked up to a MacBook Pro. This is like a 2012, I think, MacBook Pro. Hey, but what's cool is we just upgraded to 16 gigs of RAM. Now, if you read the Apple specs, you probably know that it officially can only go up to 8 gigs, but looked it up online, did some research, and then got some RAM from Crucial over at B&H. These aren't sponsors. These is just where we get the stuff from. And it turns out you can upgrade it to 16 gigs, and it works awesome. It's so much better. We're also, what I use too, to do the scripting, the voiceovers, I like to write it down and then practice it a couple times, so I could use the practice, right? Well, I use Evernote. This is an iPad 4th generation. It's not an iPad 4, it's an iPad 4th generation that we got through Rising Tide Capital. A big shout out, thank you to you guys for arranging that. And I think Elliot Lee is the main guy who did that for us. So thank you, thank you, thank you. That was through a contest that we did, the Start Something Challenge last year. And so cool, we use this thing all the time. And I use it for scripting in this case, to put my script down here. I write it here, and I actually use the voiceover through Siri, so I can press this little microphone and it'll actually transcribe my voice to text, and then I use that to practice and go over to the audio recording to record my voice over, which ends up down here on the track. So, and people do it different ways, and they have different setups, and they have microphones and different ways to do it, but this works for us, and it gets the job done. So using the tools that we have available. Makerspace is coming along. It's pretty exciting, pretty psyched to work on that, and it should be up soon. And that's about it. So big shout out to Rising Tide Capital for arranging this iPad and getting it for us, and Newark Museum Makerspace for making that happen, and our crew, Dawn Howes, and everybody else involved with that. So thanks so much, and check it out online at thislearning.tv or thislearning.com.